Welcome to our executive interview series at FedTalks, presented by FedScoop. I'm Wyatt Cash with Scoop News Group, and we're here today with Doug Jones, Deputy Chief Technology Officer for Leidos. Doug, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So one question I'd like to start with is, where are you starting to see the use of AI make a material difference in improving the efforts or ability of federal employees to meet their mission, particularly over maybe the past year?
Thanks for the question. I think, when I think about especially Gen AI, we're just now starting to see it really roll into the federal workspace. Some parts are still held back by security compliance requirements, but the areas we're starting to see it come in and really impact their mission starts with in workflow transformation and automation. So how does it integrate into a human-machine teaming workflow, especially ones that involve retrieval or rapid analysis of data? And we're starting to see now where they pair with a federal workforce to then implement those things. And we're seeing higher accuracy and faster throughput so the humans can focus on actually doing analysis. The second area we're really starting to see is in the service desk and knowledge management areas. So how do you use generative AI and a more sort of natural integration for modern IT users, sort of natural language approach to integrating to just get information or to get help? Especially in knowledge management, where you can rapidly ingest data from SharePoints, intranet websites, external websites. But instead of having to know where to find them, you can have them in the Gen AI, and they're going to get those answers to those questions you may have faster, whether it's policy, training, or just standard help desk and HR benefit type questions. And we're seeing those as low-risk ways to get the value in to really empower the workforce to meet their mission now. But then we'll start seeing those more sophisticated use cases as we mature our trust with the solutions.
Appreciate that. And then next, what's one issue that keeps you up at night concerning the government's progress in implementing modern IT solutions, particularly from your perspective as a chief technology officer?
So really, the one that keeps me up at night is technical debt. If you think about technical debt, it's just like credit card debt. And what we're largely doing is we're paying the minimum monthly fee. And as a result, we're never paying down our debt. And we're doing the same thing in IT. We're basically barely doing enough to keep going, and the technical tech keeps growing, and the cost to maintain that grows, and it becomes a boat anchor for modernization. We saw that with cloud, where technical debt, networking, and in software became a boat anchor for modernization. And so what we need to be doing is partnering between the federal government and industry to look for creative ways to accelerate the pay down of technical debt, whether that's looking at as a service acquisition methods where we can roll in capital asset tech refreshes into the OpEx cost, so they don't have to find those CapEx resources they typically don't have a lot of, and be able to accelerate that modernization. How do we leverage cloud more effectively? And then the most interesting one we're starting to see is how to use generative AI for software development. We're finding generative AI is a powerful tool for enabling software developers to move faster. It's great at doing code documentation, recommending improved classes for doing it, as well as doing automated testing aspects of it. So we can use that to accelerate the ability to modernize some of those applications and pay down that debt faster to really take us to the next level. So we'll have more of a modern enterprise that's more secure and can evolve faster without that boat anchor of technical debt.
Well, it's a great analogy and also a great set of recommendations. So, Doug Jones, thank you so much. Appreciate your taking time to join us here at FedTalks and sharing your insights with us.
Thank you. You have a great afternoon.